Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name's Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. A short one here. This is Ham Radio Live 114. I have an idea, and I think it works. Some people have vertical antennas, and they're on the ground, right? You have them guide. They're great. The problem is when it rains, it gets real stormy, real windy. Rain has a higher pH than pure water. It's just the way it works. It can mess up an antenna, as it did during CQ calling earlier. Thumb up already. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It can mess up your antenna just a little bit, and it can cause fluctuating SWR. It's because of the rain. It's just the way it is. Let me show you today what it's like here where I live in Northwest Oregon. It's a typical winter's day. Let me give you a good example of our weather today. What the antenna was going through with the morning show. It's just brutal. Lots of wind and rain. Look at that guy's flags. His flags here, they're flying. I mean, they are really hitting hard. So yeah, we had some pretty rough conditions. Hopefully, maybe a way to fix it. Keep watching. All right, so there's a little thing that I came up with. I thought, how can I do this to get this antenna up a little bit? Let me show you a little deeper into what my problem is. Okay, there's my DX Commander all band vertical. It's just on three frequencies, 17, 20, and 40. And you can see pretty bad conditions, really bad conditions. In fact, we've got lots of wind, lots of rain, and a very soggy soil condition. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, a lot of my yard is like this. You can hear it even. There's a lot of just standing water very close to the ground. So what I decided to do was get the bottom of the antenna up in the air and hopefully keep it as dry as possible. And that helped SWR numbers tremendously. It did. It surprised me. And I'll show you how I did it. It costs under like $10. It's actually pretty simple. And, we'll see how well it works. My numbers really improved. Let me show you real quick. Hey, Nikolai. Nikolai's here from Romania. Hi, Nikolai. Welcome to the show, man. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year to you. Gosh, what a treat it is to see you today. All right, so what I did to fix the problem, for me at least, was pretty simple. I went to a local store and I bought myself a couple of porcelain plates. Remember, you don't want to have any sort of conductor. You want it to be glass, plastic, porcelain, something. Just something that's going to keep it off the ground. That's really the most important part. If you can keep it off the ground, away from all the muck, the mud, and all the high pH of the water, you'd be all right. So what I did was I took a couple of porcelain plates, just, cheap ones, just bought them at the local store. I turned them upside down, and essentially I have something that stands about 4 inches up. Okay, 4 inches up. Now what that means is it means the base of the antenna is now off the ground. So all of the rain and all of the muck and all the stuff that's in the ground there isn't influencing the antenna. It's not changing the SWR. So what it looks like when it's all done is this. And I just took basically some freezer wrap. I carefully dried everything off on the antenna, and I made sure to try and keep as much of the radial plates dry as I can with the plastic. So while it doesn't look like a brilliant repair, it's made a great difference. Now you can see the base of the antenna is about 4 inches off the ground, but it's not in all that moisture soil, all that really high water content soil anymore. So when that was all finished, I had great SWR readings. Let me show you what I came up with once I was finished with this changeover, all right? Now keep in mind, it's a terrible day. This is a very stormy day. Here's 40 meters, and this was exactly my target frequency. Those numbers will come down. It's just still wet, okay? But it brought it from about 1.8 down to 1.4, 1.5. So not too shabby, right? When I went to 40, that was my big help. I was thrilled when I saw 40 meters. 40 meters was great. Look at 17. When we did the show earlier today, 17 was pushing 2 to 2.5. Now look at it. It's about 1.2, 1.2. Fantastic. So moving over to 40 meters, like to look at this. 40 meters was just astounding. That's my target frequency, 14,225. It starts to come up
above 1.0 to 1, right at 14,245. Really? So, vertical antenna, folks, if you're on the ground with them and you have your radio plates down close to the soil, it will make a difference when it rains. Now, this isn't perfect, and I'm not saying it's the only way to do it, but it is an inexpensive way that you can take a vertical antenna without taking it down. You have the guy wires that hold it in place. You simply lift the base up just a little bit, you slide the plates underneath it, and then you cover everything the best you can. Then make sure all of your ground radials are set so everything's all straight again. You should be in business. I mean, I don't have a huge backyard. I don't. So my ground radials are, 32 and a half feet long or something. So it's not like I have 32 and a half feet in all directions. I just simply take them out and bend them when I need to. But it works. It really does. But the real key to this is how well it's going to work, practically on the air. Eric just worked Alaska for the first time a bit ago on 14,329. If anybody needs Alaska, congratulations, Eric. That's great. Alaska's a nice call. That's a nice call. So let's see how it works. We'll go to the rig cam real quick. We will see if we can make it work. Yep. Alan checking on it. If it's a Parks on the air, he couldn't hear him. Can you imagine working Alaska right now? Oof, I don't think so. Let's take a look here on, just go over to here to 17. And we'll see what's going on at 17 meters. We'll see if we can maybe say hello to some folks. And again, excuse the RF. It will happen. Is this frequency available? This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Pushing about 1 kilowatt from the DX Commander all-band vertical. Now up off the soil. CQ 17, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. We're live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, looking for a station to make a QSO with. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, calling CQ to any station, anywhere, and listening. Congrats to Eric. That's great. That's great. Is that on the Nebula? Nebula's a great antenna. I wish I could have got it. Just couldn't get the high antenna here in this town. Just broke antenna restriction. Nope. People would frown. CQ 17, Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ. CQ on 17 meters. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November, live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live, calling CQ and listening. There's somebody out there in the distance, way back though, way back. Oof. I'm sorry, my friend, just cannot copy in the noise. It's real deep. It's way, way down. So we're going to have to call that one a no-go. I apologize. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. We'll go QSY to 20 meters. Okay, so 20 shouldn't be hard. Let me turn down the reference on this real quick. It's a little louder than I like it to be. On the 7300, it's nice. You can kind of pull down the waterfall. You can see everything real easy. Makes it easy. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so 14,240. Sounds like someone's making some calls. Good for you, Eric. That's fantastic.
Charlie, Oscar Mobile, this is KD0, you and I, give me your name and QTH, please.
All right, good signal, no question about that. Big signal here, look at this. Just tons of signals through here. 7 through it's real easy to play with. It's fun. Fun little radio. That's where we were before. So he's taking some calls. Let's take a look over here. Big signal there. Again, DX Commander vertical, now 4 inches off the ground and protected as well as it can be from rain. We'll see how it works. Signal here, big long one there. Big long one right there. Decent signal. We'll see if we can say hello. What was that, Eric? Parts in the air? 14,329. We'll take a look. Something there. Real weak. Yeah, real weak, buddy. There's some here too. Yeah, that was too weak for me, Eric, here. We're fixing that problem, by the way. Everything settled down for just a second. Do not know why people do digital modes this high. Drives me nuts. They have all that frequency down low. Don't use it. See what I mean? Just no need for it. You just got so much frequency lower or down, you can use it. So there's someone in North Dakota. It's about 1,000 miles.
Mary says hello too. This is KD0 UNI.
We'll see if we can say a quick hello. A lot of QSB. Kilo 7 Hotel November. I found it works even better when the microphone faces you.
New York, KA2 Fox, Oscar Papa, you're 5'9". Give me your name, please.
We'll see if we can say a quick hello, and then we'll scoot out of here. Again, just checking the DX Commander vertical, 4 inches up now, off the soil, and hopefully working good. How about 10? You know, 10 meters is not real well open here in the U.S., Ishmael. Sorry, man. I'd love to do 10. It's very, very quiet here in the Northwest. Sorry, my friends. Hold on. Move off of that. Wrong scene. Sorry. It's just not very open here in the Northwest. And 10 is a little bit, well, people in the U.S. aren't using it a whole lot, probably because just the conditions aren't good. But I know folks in the outside the United States are trying to work 10. I know Bergs from Sweden worked it from Sweden to Newfoundland today. It's working, but yeah, not too much here. Not too much here. That's a good question. Thanks for being here, Ishmael. Nice to see you. Yeah. Peter, nice to see you. QTH is Independence, Oregon, about 65 miles southwest of Portland. All right, somebody either tuning up here. Let's just see. You know what? We'll just do this. Let's just do this. Makes it simple. Don't have to wait for somebody to break. Here's this frequency available. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Again, sorry for the RF. It's going to be there because of the power. In fact, hold on. There we go. All right, we'll fix the problem. All right, ready? Let's see what we got. CQ on 20 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ. CQ 20 meters from the state of Oregon and broadcasting live on YouTube's Ham Radio Live. This is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Calling CQ on 20 meters and listening. CQ on 20, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ and listening. I keep waiting. You know, I forgot we changed to 20. I keep waiting for the switch, the correct cable from MFJ to come for the radio, and it will. It'll be fine. But it's coming for the K4. There you go. Let's try it again. CQ, Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ on 20 meters and listening. We're going to run barefoot. We're going to see how it works just at 100 watts. How's that? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. CQ, 20 meters. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ, any station, anywhere. We're live on Ham Radio Live on YouTube. And this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ on 20 meters and listening. Eric, that's great. Congratulations, man. That's great. Yeah, it really depends. Again, check on your local ordinance before you buy the Nebula. It's 58 feet high, okay? So just know you can do it because, as Eric says here, just using the DX Commander Nebula, keep in mind, folks, that antenna is almost 60 feet high. So check your ordinances where you live. I live in a place where it's 50 feet or lower. It eliminated me from buying it. But what Cal told me was, how bad do you want 80 meters? If you want 80 really bad, buy the Nebula. If you don't need it, the Classic is perfect. For me, I've already got a great 80-meter antenna. So if you want 80, if it really is important to you, get the Nebula. It'll help you work 80. If you don't need it, the Classic is fine at about 30 feet. So you should do fine there cost-wise, okay? Just letting you know those two important pieces. First, the height. Second, what it's used for. It's really helpful for 80 meters, okay? Let's go back to the rig. We'll see if we can make a quick hello on barefoot. CQ, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ, Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ, live on YouTube. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. I'm listening. All right, so let's move over and chase versus hunt. So Eric says that guy's still there. What was that? Eric can hear him, and he's at 14,329. Let's see if he's any better here now. Yeah, here's 14,329 here. Yeah. Not going to hear that one. Just not going to hear it. Somebody's doing digital too close. Sure it's not 30? Somebody weak at 30. Hold on. Yeah, I got a carrier here. Hear it? Yeah, there's a carrier right there with his signal. That's what the problem is. Okay. Well, we gave it a shot, right? That's all that matters. The good old college try.
durch bei mir, aber ich sage immer meinen deutschen Gesprächspartnern, die Amis haben noch nicht geschafft, es noch nicht geschafft, für das Gehirn total zu verbiegen. Da gibt es ja Deutsche, die kommen hierher, die leben hier einen Monat und dann haben sie schon einen schweren amerikanischen Akzent. Ich lebe hier.
14304.
Es tut mir leid, es tut mir furchtbar leid. mein Deutsch ist nicht mehr so gut, wie es mal war. Das kommt übrigens aus Irland, das amerikanische Englisch, die heiße Kartoffel im Hals. So, ich wünsche dir alles Gute. Wir bleiben in Kontakt, ich gehe mal per WhatsApp.
Sounds like Germany.
Dass du deinen Amplifier bald dann so auf die Reihe bekommst, mit allem drum und dran. Solltest du noch haben, bevor du dann endgültig loslegst, dann ist der Ray mit Sicherheit bereit. Aber er ist mit Sicherheit bereit, dir diese Ameritron EL811, warum stotter ich eigentlich? Ham Radio. Der wird dahin blowing. There you go. Okay, Günther, dir noch einen schönen Nachmittag. 1 Uhr, 2 Stunden auseinander. Sind jetzt 2 Stunden voraus. Und dann man hört und sieht sich. Ich würde jetzt nicht sagen, stört sich, freue mich über den Kontakt. Muss nicht unbedingt jeden Tag sein.
Swing from the stop.
Ich warte jetzt eigentlich auch ganz ungeduldig drauf, dass du das Teil mal aktivierst. Dass man mal den Unterschied hört. Am Ende wird noch einen kleinen Beam zulegt für einen Moxon, ein paar Stückchen Draht und die Angelroten, ich habe es dir erklärt, dann solltest du super gut zu hören sein in den USA. Tschüss Günther, dir noch einen schönen Tag und alle weiteren Fragen kannst du ja direkt
Wow,
an den,
he's gone a long ways.
an den Ray schicken. Und wenn du kannst, irgendwann mal würde ich dir empfehlen, dir dieses Remote-Programm zu installieren, ja, von remotehands.com. Und das würde ich übrigens auch in Utah, das hast du vorhin durcheinander gebracht, da gibt es eine Empfangsstation, websdr.org. Und da höre ich mich selber mit 5 und
Gotta try and make this call. This sounds like
da höre ich
DX.
eigentlich auch. Du bist also in Utah gut zu hören. Jo, Ray, Gunther, komm nochmal. Und dann bis zum nächsten Treffen auf entweder WhatsApp oder direkt mit einem 800 Watt.
Kilo 7 Hotel November. Wow. Well, that's exciting. See if he hears us. I'm not sure. It's definitely DX 14.304. So many things here. It's so funny in the shack, waiting for the Elecraft K4 to arrive. Just everything's waiting.
Kleines Moment noch in Bayern sagt, ein kleines Moment noch, da war noch jemand, there was a K7 station, he might like to maybe comment or maybe he needs a report. The 7 station, Kilo 7 company, I believe it was. Can you come again, please? My name is Ben, I'm in Chicago, Kilo 9 Brown Hotel Papa, and he was with Gunther, who's also a German citizen like me, and he's Victor Echo 7 Mike for Queen. Are you still there?
Yes, hello. My call sign is Kilowatt 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November. My name's Larry. That's Lima Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. Just need your call sign. Trying to pull it up out of the noise. Over.
There's K7HM, and I'm not sure where he is, but I might have to turn the beam to here, Mosley Pro 57 Bravo. Gunther, were you able to copy K7HM? Kilo 7 Hotel November? Did you copy on that?
Yeah, I know he's in Chicago. Ben, yep. Yeah, Kilo 7 Hotel November. My name's Larry. Lima Alpha Romeo Romeo Yankee. I just wanted to try and get your call sign. My problem is hearing it. There's a lot of QSB and QR Nancy here. Over.
Let me just sort myself out here. Gunther cannot hear you at all. He just has white noise in his radio. So you probably are too close to Gunther. He is Victor Echo 7 Mike Echo Queen.
Okay.
So, Larry, just hang on 1 second. Just stand by 1 moment, please. Kilo number 7 Hotel call sign here in Oregon.
So much fade.
That's very nice to hear. Larry out of Independence, Oregon. Yeah, I do have some Christian elements on my webpage on QRZ.com. You might have caught radio station this Christian traffic running to you for the Christian as well. Alright, so here in Oregon, I have a list of stations. Oregon would be 301 degrees. So let me count again, 301 degrees. This current point is 312. Well, that's more or less on you. So 301 degrees. Nice to meet a Christian brother. My name is Ben Bravo Echo November. And I'm going to go down to 304 right now. So I've changed the frequency to 304. I'm here in Chicago. I'm Springwood. And a suburb of Chicago, but I'm transmitting out of Georgia.
Okay, so he's transmitting out of Georgia. Got it.
Kilo 7 Hotel November, Kilo 9 Bravo Hotel Papa, and I am a German citizen
Got it.
in 2001.
Kilo 9 Bravo Hotel Papa, Kilo 7 Hotel November QSL. Thanks. I finally got your call sign out of the noise. It is a bit noisy here, so thanks for the QSO. We're live on Ham Radio, live on YouTube. I'll send a copy of it to your QRZ email. Ben, it's a pleasure to meet you. Hope you enjoy your visit to Georgia. I'll leave you with a 73 and I'll wait for your final. Kilo 9 Bravo Hotel Papa, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Happy New Year. God bless you and take care, Ben. He likes to talk.
I'm going to put RFK on 84. I didn't know RFK makes such a big difference. So your name is Larry, and you're in Oregon.
Oh my. What a nice guy. What a brilliantly nice man.
Your radio, your antenna, and your YouTube channel, Ham Radio Live. There you go. Saturdays at 1:30 UTC. Interesting, yeah. I don't know how well you can hear me. It's only 100 watts. With an IC7610 and a mostly Pro 57 Bravo. Boy, this is here, Larry. We are very happy and healthy and just prosperous 2021. May God bless you and your family. May God bless Oregon. Unfortunately, this year, beautiful American nation has turned from battle and humble in terms of favor. Portland, Oregon. What can I say? Oh, before you disappear, unless you really what's your take on Portland, Oregon? Why do you think that is happening? Doesn't ever want to see Portland, Oregon. Go out, Larry.
Nice guy. Yeah, Ben. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I've got to cut this loose quick. I'm sorry. I'm streaming live right now, and there is a lot of QSB, but I've got your signal now. I'm also running 100 watts out of a ICOM 7300 coming through the DX Commander all band vertical here. So you've got a signal that's kind of fading in and out. I don't want to keep you, but I thank you for your kindness in picking up my call. What a treat to meet you, Ben. Kilo 9 Bravo Hotel Papa, Kilo 7 Hotel November. All the best for 2021, my friend. God bless you. 73, pal.
Yeah, someone is changing the RF gain from 84 to 100, but I just figured out that sometimes not changing or going down, not 100% makes the signals much more clear for whatever reason. Thank you. You can say, I would have loved to get your take on Portland, Oregon, and
Yeah, he's right.
That's exactly what
Oh,
it used to
man.
be God's own confidence. Unfortunately, it's turning into something else. They must be totally out of their minds, demanding socialism. I'm rambling on, but you need to go.
I love this guy. I love this guy. Ben, I could talk to you for hours because I do agree with you. Thanks, buddy. 73 Kilo 9 Bravo Hotel Papa, Kilo 7 Hotel November. Be well, Ben, and thanks for everything, buddy. That was just kicking the pants fun. He if you couldn't hear him very well, he was talking about Portland, where I was born and raised, and it's no longer the city it was. It's kind of like it is. The inmates have run the asylum now, so it's just weird. So where I live, thankfully, we're a long ways away, and life is normal. Not all of Oregon is strange. I need to tell you right up front, there are some wonderfully kind people here who have minds that don't act this way. So, yeah, there you go. Hear him in Utah, but not you. Sorry, Peter, that's too bad. Stephen, UK, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And Peter, thank you for subscribing. It means a lot. Also, got a nice email today that came from the Dominican Republic. I do want to acknowledge it because it meant a lot to me. His name is Rada. Rada from the Dominican Republic had questions about the IC 7300 or the FTDX 10. And it was a brilliant question. He just wanted to know, okay, I'm confused. I'd like to know which one to buy. I think for everyone, it is a personal decision. It really is, especially since the Sherwood report just released. How much money do you want to spend, first of all? Second thing is, what do you want? Are you really going to notice the difference between the DNR and the 7300 and the FTDX 10? A lot of ham radio operators just simply won't. If you've got years of experience listening to DX and chasing it, yeah, you could probably hear the difference. But is it worth the difference in price too? That's where you have to weigh the difference. Both are single receive antennas. One has a slightly smaller screen. One has a slightly larger screen in the FTDX 10 and can hook up to a display, which is cool. But how much more can you do with $700? Think about that. Daniel, Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo Zulu. What a joy it is to hear you. Can't pick much of 20 meters, but with listening antenna and got 160, 80, and 40 with a little problem. That's good. Ordered the Wellbrook today. Ordered the Wellbrook loop for receive. So, I'm a really big proponent. You need to understand, I am a huge proponent using a loop antenna for receive, transmitting on a dipolar vertical. Now, once we get to the directional, different story. It's a totally different game because directionals hear and transmit better going in directions. But the Wellbrook loop is world famous for its receive capabilities. There's a reason why people call it the gold standard. So we'll have a Wellbrook here. We'll be using it on receive for the K4 and hopefully get the most we can on the radio. That's why I did it. So, oh my goodness, Eddie, look at this. Wow, Golf Whiskey 6, Bravo X-Ray uniform from Albert, I can't say it, Algarveni. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you honor me, Eddie. Thank you for being here. What a joy. All of you guys, thank you for coming. I can't believe all over the world watches this, and it truly does honor me. This show really was about showing you about a $6 thing to help bring your vertical off the ground so you can help keep it stable for SWR. So there was a 100-watt QSO coast to coast from Oregon to Georgia. Nice QSO, and a very nice guy in Ben as well. So we know it works, and let me just show you real quick. We'll do a quick sweep just so you can see what the differences were, because it did change huge, especially on both 40, 20, and 17. Once we got it out of that wet soil and we got it stable up and dry. Okay, so at 14,304, look at that. That's not so sharp, is it? But we're way up. Where I tuned this was way down here. It's tuned here. And again, the storm is really bad here, as I showed you from the earlier videos. It wasn't great. So let's see where it is down around the tune point. Too high. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy numbers. So what that tells me is it's the storm. The storm is just messing with the antenna because the antenna is very resonant. I have made very sure of that. I'm painful on that. In fact, my wife says I'm anal on that. There's 40, and that's target frequency at 72.25. Oops, sorry. And then we go to 17 meters, and that's the target frequency And there we are. So it's good. Just have get a little bit of a hiccup up there on 20. That's the way it goes sometimes. But man, the storm is brutal out here. It's a Pacific storm. It's a typical winter Pacific storm with terrible wind and lots of rain, and the soil gets all when you walk. You know what I mean? Nuno from Portugal. So, oh my gosh, you honor me. Man, thank you for being here. Charlie Sierra 7 Alpha India Kilo Nuno, you honor me. Thank you for being here. What a joy. And here's my friend from Wausau. Look at that. Eric. Oh my gosh. November 9 Oscar Victor Romeo. Thank you for being here too. What a treat. My gosh, this is great. People from all over the world are here today. Peter is here. Daniel's here. Eddie's here. Nuno's here. My dear friend from Romania is here. Nikolai. Where is Nikolai? Hold on, let me find him. I've got to scoop up. Here's Nikolai. Nikolai's in Romania. What a great joy. I mean, and plus all the folks from North America like Eric, who's a dear friend, and Alan as well. What a treat. This has been a treat for me. Now, there's one more thing I'd like to do today. There is a young man that watches a channel who's studying for his general test this week, and it's just on my heart to try and help him. He's studying hard on an online course, and he's just really cramming. He wants that general, and I understand. Once you go from technician to general, we all know what a big benefit it is in frequency, right? We really gain a lot. So I'd like to help him. So I've got a whole bunch of general questions for my friend Greg, who's really studying hard. Greg, you're in my heart. I'd like to help, see what I can do. You're doing all the heavy lifting by studying. I just like to help you out if I can, okay? That'll be in the next show with Cam Radio Live, show number 115. But that's just a simple little deal of using a couple of plates upside down, throwing them on the ground, putting them underneath an antenna, and lifting it up in the air. That was all it was. $6 for both plates. Total $6. And it is now about 4 inches off the ground, away from all the soggy soil, away from all that muck and all that stuff that messes up the bottom of a vertical antenna. Makes a big, big difference. That QSO with Georgia, by the way, 100 watts. So that was good. Look at Robert. Hey, Robert is here from all the way from New Jersey. Kilo Charlie 2, Tango Echo Lima. Robert, Happy New Year. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here. What a joy it is for me to see all of you. Seriously, I very much mean that. I'm going to get scooting out of here. I've got a bunch of test stuff to try and help Greg with later on. If you're not interested in test questions, it's okay. We'll try and make a few QSOs afterwards on probably 40. We'll see. But in the meantime, my goodness, look at this. Oh my gosh. Hi from Lima Alpha 2, Lima Alpha. Lima Alpha 2, Lima Alpha. That to me is pretty darn cool. I want to check that out. I want to find out what's going on here. Let me do a Lima Alpha 2, Lima Alpha, and I'm going to find out what exactly what we got here. That's from Norway. What an honor. Thank you for being here. I mean that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I mean that. Wow. Richard from Sweden. Holy cow. Thank you. That's great. Sierra Mike 6, Union Juliet. Richard, thank you. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thanks for saying the kind things you said. That means a lot to me. It really does. This is just a joy for me. Robert, you put it best. 73 and a Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. If you want to come along for the ride, we'd love to have you. Just helping Greg out and the people who are studying to become generals to try and get that ticket so they can get all those frequencies. We want them on the air. Thanks for watching, everybody. Ham Radio Live is not monetized. We ask you to subscribe. If you'd like to hit the bell icon, it'll help you go live with us and be in the comments stream. It's my privilege and honor. Thank you so much for coming. Until next time, everybody, God bless you. Have a wonderful Saturday. Bye, everybody.